what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business, not because they want.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Joshua Cuthbertson Show. I'm very excited today because I got a very special guest, West Craven High School JV football coach, assistant baseball coach, and he volunteered to help the wrestling team at West Craven Middle School, Coach Bobby Griffin. Oh, how you doing, bud? How you doing, my guy?
Doing great, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God is good, always, always. So tell me how you got, how your childhood went, man. Tell me how you grew up. Where are you from?
Man, I'm from an area in New Bern. They call it backwoods.
Oh, yes, sir. Are you from the backwoods?
From the backwoods area by Spring Garden.
Yes, sir.
Childhood was pretty basic. Had a very athletic family. Basically, I was always the guy behind my brother.
Yeah.
He was athlete coach out here a time or two back in the day. And growing up, he was the man.
Yes,
my
sir.
uncles were the man. They were the men. Very athletic, football, basketball, track.
Yeah.
I mean, about any sport.
Yes,
so
sir.
I just wanted to be what they were doing.
You just wanted to follow their footsteps, be behind them.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. So how did they help you? How did they help you going through high school and middle school, knowing that you had to fill those shoes that they done came through and they done set the big shoes in front of you. And you got to fill those shoes. How did that motivate you, man? How did that motivate you?
Well, I mean, very simply, like I had a big cousin. He said, if you want to be great, you do 30 push-ups every night. So I did 30 push-ups.
Yes,
you want to be really good, you do 50 sit-ups every night. So that's what I did. Did it every day from the day he told me till I graduated high school.
Yes,
I mean, if I told me I needed to go run, I went and ran because I thought that what they were doing to be great. Little do I know, they were a little more athletic than what I was.
Yes, sir.
But the motivation was still there to be great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you grew up mother and father?
Yep, mom and father. Mom worked 2 jobs. Dad worked long hours in the logwood.
Yes,
And
sir.
so I grew up not really seeing them much. I was raised a lot by my grandma and my brother.
So how did that impact you, man? How did it impact you seeing them work hard and seeing them lay it all on the line every day just so you and your brothers could have a way?
I mean, like most families, they had the 2 parents that they always saw coming from practice or coming from school.
Yes, sir.
They didn't really have that growing up. I had to depend on family and friends and outside family cousins for rides and support, things like that. I mean, started to become very did stuff on my own as far as being independent.
Yes, sir. It started at an early age.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So how did you get into sports?
Sport. Funny enough, first sport I've ever played was baseball. And the funny story about that, I found out I was left-handed playing that. I grew up thought I was right-handed my entire life.
The whole entire life you thought you was right-handed, even writing right-handed.
Yep, still right-handed right now.
Oh man, you ambidextrous then.
Oh man, I call that amphibious. But I got the baseball tryouts at 9 years old. My cousin got me out there and I threw a baseball 5 feet. Now, granted, I don't throw the ball that hard now, but said throw it with your left hand. So threw it. And man, you left-handed.
You launched the left-handed.
Yep.
Easy.
Thought I was cursed. So I played the whole season with the wrong glove. Kept the ball, throw the glove down, throw the ball in. And that's how I first started playing sports.
Done into baseball.
Baseball.
And then football came. So which one was your favorite?
Well, baseball the first love because the first thing I ever did.
What's baseball?
Yep, was baseball and football came. Of course, everybody had to do football. You're in the family tradition.
Yeah.
So I had to do that, and I. Believe it or not, the best one was wrestling. That's my best love.
Wrestling.
Because that was a sport that nobody in the family really did. Or, they kind of dabbled with it, didn't excel in it. It's something that I was like, you know what? It's me one-on-one. I can relate. I grew up kind of being independent.
Yeah.
So I hit it off well with it.
You were just the wrestling, so you ain't had no competition, no competitor with your brother and them or none of that with that sport.
No, not really. I mean, my brother did it for like a year. And a funny story, he went against a heavyweight from Pamlico. Back then, they had no weight class as far as heavyweight. You could be 300 pounds and be fine.
Oh, man. Yeah. So you could be 260 and, my man.
Yeah, he got like kind of flattened, so he dropped it. And so I was like, this could be my shot right here.
Yeah. Seeing Big Bro get dropped, I might come in and do something. So, man, you came back, you went to college. So, how did that change you, man? What was that experience like, man?
Well, I mean, believe it or not, like I said, didn't get any offers coming out of high school because I really didn't know that I really had the itch to want to keep playing sports. I mean, did play for a good football team back in the day here at West Craven. Just one of the things, boys can make decisions if they wanted to, play sports or do everything else, and caught up with us. But wrestling was good. Had a really good success with that. Went to states twice. Baseball, all conference. Yeah. So I mean, I was blessed and all that, but I just never thought about going to the next level. Thought, had good grades. I said, well, I'll just go be a student. And
ain't nothing wrong with that though.
Yeah,
going to college and being a student, getting the college degree, man.
Yeah, I thought about that, but we got the Elon. I got the Elon, funny enough, and I went to a football game, the first one they played in South Carolina. And one of my boys from Farmville said, "Hey man, you think about playing football?" And I said, "Well, I'm thinking about it," but came to find out one of West Craven alums was a starting quarterback
at Elon at the time while you was there.
Yep, Derek Moore. And so I started. I said, "Well, if Derek can do it, West Craven guy. I mean, what I got to lose?" So next Monday, I tried out, walked on, made the team.
That's awesome, man.
Man,
that's a blessing right there, man. Not even knowing you even gonna do that, man. That's not even your thought going into Elon to begin with.
Wasn't a game plan, but just how it fell through.
Yeah, that's a big blessing, man. So now you're back coaching, not only one sport, two sports, but three sports, man. Football, baseball, and wrestling, man. So first, tell me how did that take a toll on you, man?
Well, I mean, back then it was easy because I wasn't engaged. So, so long hours and everything like that, but somebody told me if you're going to do something, be great at it.
Yes,
so if you're going to be great at it, hopefully, you see benefits. You're not going to save them all, but if you save one, then you're doing your job.
You're doing your job, yes, sir.
And that was the mindset. Just, like I said, I got blessed when I came back home from college. Morgan O'Neill was the baseball coach here. And when I got back, he found out I was back in town and was like, "Well, you want to coach?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to coach." And it's turned
out off the gate, out the rip.
Yep, turned out that he said, "Well, you can help with baseball." So I started out back in Craven County as a sub and coaching baseball. And from there, it blew up.
So you just knew out the gate coaching was going to be your next thing?
I did not, actually. I fell into coaching my senior year at Elon when I thought I was done playing, didn't know what else I wanted to do.
Yes,
a couple of my teammates from around the area were like, "Well, let's go do this. Let's go do that. Let's go get in the weightlifting like heavy. Let's go do personal training. Let's do this." And I'm like, I'm not really feeling all that. I didn't like the way the season ended for my senior year with the coach and the new coach coming in. Kind of butted heads and I want to do something. And I was like, I thought about all the coaches that, on one side that motivated me to be well, and those on the other side that kind of, I felt not held me back, but didn't really see my potential.
Yes, sir.
And I knew that I wasn't blessed with, God giving Bill to be 6 foot, everything I had to do, I had to work for.
Yes, sir.
And I'm like, well, you know what? Those characteristics I can take to be a coach.
Yeah.
And I mean,
yes, sir.
I got lucky that last year at Elon, I volunteered as a football coach at Burroughs and Williams. They was a traditional powerhouse, and Sam Story, really a great guy and great coach, said, "You can help out if you want to." And I said, not only to let me help out, he gave me the whole DBs, JV.
All of it.
Run with it, it's yours. I'm like,
man.
I mean, I'm looking at kids, I'm like, man, I'm 3 years older than you.
This your first opportunity?
First opportunity out the gate. And from there, we had a good year, made the playoffs, great season. And I just, like I said, came here, landed with baseball, and everything just took off.
Now, I want to ask you, because I just got there my first year coaching at the middle school, volunteer basketball.
Conference champ.
Yeah. So now I want to ask you, how did the kids relate to you when you first started coaching? Because you just said you was only 3 years older than them, and I feel like when I'm out here or I go to West Craven Middle School, I'm just a little bit older than y'all. I feel like I'm a kid too. So how did that make you feel, like knowing that you had to be the authority now?
easy is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Because I think even when I coached y'all in middle school, I was, at that point, a couple more years older, but I try to relate. Now, there's that line between trying to be a friend and trying to be a coach.
Sir.
And that was the difficult part, Did I know all the current songs and music? Absolutely. Did I know all the dances? Yes. But at the same time, those kids, back then, they need somebody that's going to be their buddy. Then there's somebody going to have their back.
We definitely needed, yes, sir. Definitely you, Coach Lee, Coach Wallace. We definitely needed y'all, man. For real, for real.
And I agree. It was. Like I said, that was the line I had to draw. Now, of course, it was really hard. It was easy at Williams because I didn't know anybody. When I got back here, and of course, coaching cousins and generation, that was a little bit of a problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now, I want to ask you. Now, out of all the people you done coached, now I'm gonna ask you. Yeah. We doing it for y'all. I'm asking. Yeah, we doing it for y'all. Out of all the people you done coached, football. I'm just talking strictly football. West Craven High out there in that field.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
You can be the best one.
The best.
The position. I don't care what position he played. The best football athlete that ever come through West Craven High, in your opinion, you ever walk back there and play at that field right now, you give it to me. For the camera, right now, we waiting.
Oh, man, I ain't prepared for this one. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to say right now, I really had to go that route because I had a lot of them, man.
Yes, sir. You done had a lot of studs. Justin Hardy, Eric Highsmith, Scoop Lewis, JJ. You done had a lot of studs, man.
Believe it or not, man, one of the best kids I've ever coached. One of the best kids. Two of them.
Yes,
two
sir.
of them.
Okay, I'll give you that because you just can't say it. I'll give you two.
One went and played a little bit of football, believe it or not. And two, Craig Stokes and Kenny McDaniels. Bottom line, not only because of they won't necessarily, they had the it factor, you couldn't see it. You couldn't see it if you just walked up to them, you couldn't see it. Not necessarily similar background I grew up with, but had a tough upbringing. But they had something about them that when it clicked, you saw the light in their eye explode.
It's just out the gate.
I've coached a lot of great talent, great kids. Man.
Man.
But just like no matter what they were going to do, they were going to be successful.
No matter what.
Both of those kids, and Mr. Lee of Montreal can tell you himself. Those kids, we watched Craig go from how he started to basically becoming our right hand man. He could control anything he wanted to do as far as on the football field, play any position. We stuck him at nose guard.
Yes, sir.
Nose guard. We're like, you're 125 pounds, you're at nose guard. Let's go to war.
Let's go.
Right there, led the team in tackles, probably second on the team in rushing.
All that.
And like I said, he was 5'4", 120
Oh,
pounds.
man.
He was a beast. And he got blessed because he got to go to New Bern and play the same position.
Yes, sir.
And that's who won the state title that way.
Yeah.
Kenny McDaniel was a kid that once he reached his potential or saw his potential, nothing could stop him, whether it been football, wrestling, or baseball. And actually went and played football and baseball at Lewisburg. Exactly. Just two kids down in the roughs that you heard things about Pop Warner, but you're like, I don't know, you'll be able to coach that kid. And that's why I got into coaching. For the kid, they say you can't coach.
Yes, sir.
Not for the one that say you should enjoy, because it's easy to enjoy. And we have some great ones. I have, like I said, Coach Demetrius Saber.
Yeah.
Man, we have some great talent. Tyrone Brown. Had a great talent.
Yeah.
Great,
Take it all the way back. Yes, sir. Torrey
Like
Jackson, Tony Cobbs, all your family from the backwoods. Hey, we can go deep in the backwoods family, the athletes.
But guess what? They all were blessed with it.
Yes, sir.
But to find that kid and tell them, like, look, you got it too. And to watch them, what they do not only as a individual, what they do for a team.
Yes,
like
sir.
I said, there were two guys, team captains. Like I said, I gave them a key to my house.
Oh, man.
Like I said, I know those
stand-up kids, man.
They became stand-up kids. Now, like I said, I think Craig doing good for himself. and everything like that. To reach out to him once in a while on social media, and Kenny had become a cop.
Oh man, that's what's up, man.
I mean, like I said,
protect and serve.
You never would have saw that, honestly. I mean, great kids.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can we put me on the spotlight?
Yeah, I got you, man. I want to know. Because I want to ask you next, man. Who the best basketball player to come through here?
Oh, Lord, give me a shot.
Yeah,
I'm not even a basketball player.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, you going by position? You going by overall? I mean, what you doing?
Hey, see, you go by anything. Overall, just let me know who. See, you don't play way back. You think way, so I want to know. Because I don't want to hear my name. I want to hear a name.
A name. Oh, man. Whew. Oh, man, I got to go with, as far as what I've seen with my own eyes, Tony Jones.
Tony Jones.
Tony Jones. I mean, that I've actually seen with my own eyes.
Yes, sir.
Tony Jones.
Hey, man.
I mean, pound for pound, toughest dude I've ever seen.
Oh, man.
How about he was sitting like, man, that was pound for pound.
One of the GOATs, man. And I done been
Just
taught and training.
Tough.
Yeah, man.
I mean, he'll go to center. I mean, like I said,
yeah.
He's only 5'7".
He's only 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah, I mean, he'll go right there. Wouldn't care. Didn't back down from anybody. As far as player now, like I said, I saw a lot of great ones.
Yes, sir.
Saw a boy that could take the rim off.
Yeah.
Definitely Tony Jones.
Tony Jones, pound for pound. I give you that. So what's the next thing we're looking from Coach Griffin? What's the next step? Are we gonna be a college coach one day? Are we stepping level up, man? Come on, tell me something.
Oh man, the next step for me, man, is leave here, go get some rest.
Take it one day at a time.
I say drive a bus. I help drive a bus sometimes in the morning as well.
Yes, sir.
Because kids gotta get to school.
Yes, sir. Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it.
Get ready for baseball practice tomorrow and go from there. Talk with the fiance. I mean, I've had, admirations about going to college, but I mean, one thing about that, when you were making an impact where you are. I mean, when kids around here have somebody to believe in, and like I say, if it saves one, if you get one out, then it's worth it.
Yes, sir.
If two, better. Three great, but if you get one out.
Get one of y'all out of here.
I was like, you got out.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
So it works. I mean, that's the mindset. I mean, it's nothing glamour or flash about being a teacher or a coach. It's just showing that you're going to be there and showing somebody you got their back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And now, last thing, fiance, man. Okay. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. I don't want to end the show without going by saying congratulations on that, man. So, how's everything going with you and your newly fiance?
Oh, man. But I say, now, I said that coaching was the toughest thing. This process is equal.
Yes, sir.
Because, like I said, when I first started coaching, it was go to bed at 11, 12 o'clock, because, get home late from coaching, and roll back up early, do it all over again. Priority got to change a little bit. I mean, like I told you earlier, I used to be the head coach here for wrestling, and I decided, one of the big things I want to do with her moving back from Virginia and buying a house and making the next transition in life, I got to be flexible. I mean, and so, anybody gonna learn that. Great lessons for any man or any woman. If you want to please somebody, you gotta learn to be flexible.
Yes,
and getting her here was the big step. I mean, dog, got a dog. I've never had a indoor dog. That was a big transition as well.
You gotta adjust.
Exactly. Had to be flexible, but I see the benefits of it, and she's a great woman.
Yes, sir.
She's back here teaching as well.
Oh, man, that's what's up.
So
that's awesome, man.
And like I said, that's a blessing. So all in all, I'm blessed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, there y'all have it. That's the end of the Josh Cuthbertson Show. Here with my special guest, Coach Griffin. We out. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching the Joshua Cuthbertson Show. Please continue to show your love and support by clicking the subscribe button below the video. Check us out next week on the next episode of the Josh Cuthbertson Show. We out.